Today and right now, I'm going to go over a topic that disturbs me, and that's why I'm making this video. So, I might put this on the thumbnail of the of this video, but let me show and share my screen. That's not right. Yeah, that works. So do you guys see this right now over here? So what's the thumbnail? Rich people do this twice a day. You guys have probably seen a motivational video online, whether it's through Be Inspired, Tony Robbins, E.T. the Preacher, etc., etc. And it disturbs me on a deep level because the target audience for the people that watch this are people that are in desperation or people that are getting started like you guys in business. And I was watching them when I got started as well, and it really ingrained something that I thought was not corrupt, but something that doesn't really belong in your mindset. And what it is all these successful people talk about meditation. I am a firm believer that it can help you. But I want to talk about how it can also be a double-edged sword. Um, People always talk about you need to meditate, you need a journal, you need to take cold showers, you need to do this weird stuff that I don't really do. I would consider myself pretty successful and I make a good amount of money. I know tons of other people like Graham Stephan and tons of other people that you watch online, like probably even Grant Cardone and Gary Vee. Gary Vee doesn't do anything, but he gets up and he goes to VaynerMedia and starts working. And what disturbs me is, yes, these tactics may help you, but it also may not help you. And the reason why I'm making this video is I want to tell you guys that you need to find your own fine balance of it. There were times in my life where I was sleeping at 4 a.m. and waking up at 12, but I found really good harmony and balance in that. If you were to sleep that late, you definitely need to have dark curtains. Otherwise your sleep's going to get very ruined. You need to make sure that while everybody else is up, they're not going to disturb you, because if there's sounds, light, etc. that is hitting you, then you're not going to sleep well. Because I know a lot of people that watch my channel, they like sleeping at night, and I was one of the people that really wanted to try it out, but I was never able to do something like this because I was at school or I had to work, and it really limited my freedom on everything. And that's why you're probably watching this channel in the first place, and that's why you're running your own business right now. It's because you're basically sick and tired of, I was extremely sick and tired of not seeing success, not being able to travel, not being able to buy something as simple as a speaker because it would cost me too much. And I think that everybody deserves to have what they want. But in order to get what you want, you need to work hard for it. But you need to also work smart. There's a fine balance of it, but working hard is the first step. Taking action is the first step. Getting uncomfortable is one of the first few steps. And if you don't get uncomfortable, if you don't get out of your chair, get out of your sofa, you'll never do anything. If you continue watching YouTube videos like this, you'll never get anything done. You're not going to become successful because you're watching, because you're meditating, and because you're doing this Kuumba Loomba taking cold shower stuff. I do believe that they can help you. Do not get me wrong here. I know that some people do become successful off of this stuff, and it does play a role into their success. But don't think that there's a guided step-by-step thing that all these gurus sell. And you guys know that I don't sell anything because I don't believe in it. It's just, I don't like selling stuff because I make money off of my businesses, not off you guys. And I think that people got to understand that success comes from balance, and everybody's different. There are people from the hood that find huge success in the rapping industry. There are people that come from any sort of background that can become successful in their own respect. Even people that are generational wealth, they decide to leave the house because they've been given everything, and they want to be a man of their own success, right? Or a woman of their own success. There's like a 3% ratio of girls that watch this, so just thought I should put that in there. And there's like a 23% girls for my Instagram. Just so that, just in case you guys ever thought of what the statistics are, because It's a very there are definitely a lot more guys that are interested in this business stuff. Um, but let this video serve as a reminder and a public service, what is it called, a PSA, whatever you call it. But I felt like I needed to tell you guys this because I feel like I'm obligated to tell you guys that what you guys should know. And when you guys are getting started, I remember when I was getting started, I was very lost. I was very, sometimes even depressed because everything looked very unbright. Everything looked very hopeless. And I need to give you guys some type of hope where, you know, if I can make it happen, you guys can do it as well. But second of all, you guys need to figure out your own self, what you define as your own success. Because some of you guys out there think that you guys need to make $1 million a year, but you guys only need to be making $15,000 a year, a month, and you guys will be good and set. But there's a lot of lessons to take away from this video, and bottom line, you need to find out what is your own balance and stop listening to other people. You guys can be open-minded sometimes and take in information, but take in the things that you truly believe and you think that will apply value and contribution to your life. But the things that do not make sense and you don't have to do, because I thought that I had to do cold showers and I was like, am I not going to become successful because I don't want to wake up at 4 a.m. every single day and take cold showers? Because I didn't want to do that. I did wake up at 3, 4 a.m. when I got started in business because I like to use my first few hours of the day doing the most important things out of the day. And, I would have to wake up early at 3 or 4 because I had school and then work afterwards. And once I come back after that, I'm just exhausted. There's no way I can have any more productivity after that. Although, it would just be nearly impossible to find that type of motivation after doing something as extensive as that. So I did wake up very early for a long time, and once I found success, I wanted to experiment sleeping whenever I wanted. And right now, I do like to sleep at 11 p.m. and wake up whenever I feel like it, usually around 6 to 8 p.m. depending on what I did that day. If I exercise more, if I do something very rigorous, then I usually sleep more. But it's all about balance, guys, and you guys got to figure out that there's no secret to success. There are certain principles, and success does leave clues. And the more you know is generally better, but not always true. But I think you guys get it. And I think that you guys should get off of YouTube right now, and you should go do what you've been writing on your journals. You guys should be doing what you guys been learning instead of pondering and instead of being scared. Because if you're scared of spending $50 on ads, if you're scared of spending $100 on this venture, you're never gonna become successful. Hopefully that hurts you enough to be willing to... So for me, the fear of not being successful outweighed me being scared of losing a few $100. It's not the end of the world if you lose a few $100. It's not the end of the world if you do this thing and you fail. I feel like we're in a generation where people are very soft. And if you're soft and you're not hard, you're just not going to have a huge... That's why I'm very serious in these videos. I can be very... what do you call it? I could be more cheerish. I could be more happy in my videos, but I choose not to because I want to get my point across. And me being serious has played a very big role into my success because my businesses have nothing to do with people usually. I guess in person, so I don't have to buy suits or anything like that. I just wear sweatshirts and I wear t-shirts every single day, and I wear what do you call it, sweats. I wear very comfortable clothing when I work because I don't need to impress anybody. And in my line of work, it's me and my computer. So you being serious and not goofing around and fucking around all the time will be a very important thing for you to have to become successful. So go lock up yourself in a room. Lock yourself up in a room right now and do what you have to be doing. Because you know what you have to do. Maybe you're lazy. Are you lazy? You might be. You probably are. So my question for you is, do you want to become successful? Because if you do want to, click out of this video right now, write down what you need to do, and go fucking do it right now, because I ain't going to give you the secrets. I ain't going to handhold you there. Only you can help yourself. So go do it right now. And if you're still in this video, what the hell are you doing? Get out. Because there's work that needs to be done.